Hey guys, I'm 2.0 and welcome to my playthrough of the game Jusant. This was a new game, never played it before, and it looked interesting, so let's give it a shot. Let's get it. Where's my mouse here? I think I'm gonna dig the music. A French nautical term for receding tide. Jusant. Now. Oh, receding. I can read. I promise. Holy cow! Did I wash up on shore? I guess. Oh, this place looks cool. Out for a little stroll. Check the poncho game. The trip is kind of fire. God damn. I'm gonna find out I've been pronouncing that wrong this whole time. That is a weird looking crab. What's that? Oh, what is that vertical? Just looking around. What if this whole tower is gonna be like all nautical themed? Is this a door? Yeah, I'm thinking I got questions. Wait, what happens if I just leave? It's down here. Movement's a little odd. Camera also resets itself. I wonder if I can fix that. Settings. Pulse? don't think so. That bugs me a little. Guess that's where I came from. How the fuck did this kid make that jump when that's what he's got? The camera's almost got like a mind of its own. Oh, hold, okay. Oh, I have to rotate these back and forth. And if I let go, I just fall. Okay. They really want you to get the whole climbing experience. Icon displays the rope's main carabiner. In full, it means the rope is... Nope, alright, later. Wait, what about this one here? Why? Alright. I like this kid's climbing tech. Alright, we're already pretty high up and we're just getting started. These carrier meters automatically secure the climber and show you the right path to take. Okay. This climbing mechanic's gonna take a minute to get used to. Aha! Okay. I can already tell that under pressure, this is going to be a problem for me. Go on, get out of here, bird. Three small icons represent secondary pittons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pittons are already attached to the wall. Okay. It's a green meter on the side there, I wonder. Ugh. The right hand gauge represents your stamina. Monitor to keep it topped up to... Oh. God. I don't read that fast! Interest. God. My stamina bar is going down a little. Interesting. What's in here? Somebody's home? People used to live here? Oh, there's multiple paths, I think. I just use this ladder. Another sleep turning over stones in the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts, a good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Eno, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide though. Note to self, stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. Claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. Yeah, some kind of community going on here. Nautical and climbing themed, I see. Supposed to get over there somehow? I don't think I can go up from here. Or could be attached to most surfaces by holding down X. Oh, cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, why? So I can rappel down here. right? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. What do we have here? Seashell? Whoa. I can like hear the past. Whoa. Definitely some magic going on around these parts. Yiki, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside down cliff might help steer passersby this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like if I'm free for a romantic dinner or two. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after that new path to the plain I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I got it. I owe you one thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonja? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it'll be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Wait. All right. Go. Oh, there's the handholds. A bit more rope. Oh, it kind of like tells me how far I need to go. With all this, whoa! Okay. It's kind of odd. I don't know if I like it or not. This place is fucking massive. Okay, the grip strength is crazy with this one. Wait. Oh, perform a double jump. There we go. Yeah. I was wondering about that shortcut that we opened earlier, if, like how you would reattach it. I'm not missing anything over here, am I? Any more of that sweet, sweet lore? What this character's name is. I mean, they don't need a name. Just curious. X. I see that the rope starts like turning color. I'm wondering if that means like I'm reaching the end of that rope's length before I have to like set another one. Whoa. I wonder if, like, the people who lived here, they were just, I don't know, living in these ancient ruins? They make them themselves? Did they just find this place and decide to live here? And the water all dried up. They had to leave. A second. Do a little looky-loo. God, why do those things startle me? This. Ah. You know, I hear these are actually slightly destructive to the environment in the real world. A lot of people like to knock them down. Ah. Oh, I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading in this game. Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing, lifting boxes, crates, and barrels in my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quicking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. Who the fuck is growling at me out here? How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Dee Dee still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her and I'm very much out of my depths. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It had been ages since I had last ventured behind the village. I'd forgotten how dark it is. But you know Dee, she's gutsy. And she's enjoying diving into the past just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back up here? Interesting. So clearly this place was experiencing some kind of big ecological malfunction. Our archaeologists believe that this place might have something to do with it, maybe? Sorry, the controls like flipped on me. Hey Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay, still no water. Surprise, surprise. Sully and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I asked it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yom. Honestly though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Oh boy, a lot of climbing to do. Hey Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. I never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job when there are no more seasons. Starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Emi. Or is it Emmy? Emmy sounds right. Oh, Emmy. I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I thought about... fuck. I can read, I promise. Oh, Emmy, I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a buoy on dry land, but no surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here has closed, except for old Eno's shop. He's still raising his chacos? Bassa tried to convince him to leave with them. Remember Bassa? The little terror at the back of the classroom? They got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared try again since. God. Do you think they're going to keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon, though I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that, but going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I'll better stock the hold. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of the job. It would be nice change from the few strays, travelers that still come by. Hey, the other day, another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them, stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around her. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. God damn, I'm reading people's entire message systems. Their fall damage. Like, what? You're kidding. I'm actually surprised that there's no like way to fall off. Oh, there's one. What are these for? I mean, it starts like a little saving icon. I wonder if it's like a checkpoint. Supposed to be a whole community of explorers, fishermen, climbers. I wonder if that's just here on the lower level. I wonder if things are different the higher you go. I'm guessing it is. Looks like this tower is separated into its own individual, like, societies, I guess? I don't know. Weird looking rodent walking around. Ha! This game is supposed to be very calming and relaxing. Not if you're afraid of heights. But this game doesn't seem to want to give you the opportunity to like actually fall off. Logbook. 12 octaves after the Jusant. I swear, if I'm pronouncing that wrong this whole time, I'm gonna be super embarrassed. But not surprised. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm. Highfield to journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me some good to see the world. As Emmy would say, hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if and only if I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I'd better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? Do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure. What's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with the wonder and have kept me company as I pondered too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the weave beaks who will watch over you from the sky and to watch over this message. I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls, Bianca. Yeah, if it's not obvious right now, I'm not the best reader in the world. Oh my god. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. We'll do that. Hey, you can grab that, right? Oi. You grab that up. Ah! Oh, was I supposed to do that? No. Kind of stuck. There we go. Okay, it's clearly trying to get me to go up there. You can't grab those at all. I've seen you. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Up. Yeah, see, you got that grip strength. Can I just get like a little bit more oomph in that jump? Oh, now you prompt me. Oh, I want you to grab that ledge. There we go. Grab it! Ugh. You climbing? No, I don't think so. Man, my reading skills are gonna get so good by the end of this game. Reading the whole book. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but poof, that's pretty vague. And what am I supposed to do? Climb somewhere else. There a ladder? Ah, I'm blind. Oh, this is like a horn, isn't it? All right, sound it. Okay. Oh, you just got that? So you're clearly from here, right? Oh. They're like tattoos kind of glowed. Hi there. How you doing? How you doing there, little fella? A little slime, it's cute. Hi. Okay. Oh, the music's so good. Oh. Oh, what is that? Chapter 2. Migration. Oh, so like this plant grew and I can climb on it. Alright then. I feel like this plant wasn't totally necessary to climb on. I mean, look at this thing. This like little tower is full of like climbing areas. This character clearly has no problem gripping on less than this. But maybe it's just introducing me to a new game mechanic. Back on down. Your companion will be able to see the next objectives as well as certain... Okay. How's that gonna work? Whoa! The companion's echo. Trigger that. Okay, cool. A mine. Oh, cool. Glowing in there like rocks. Is this a secondary objective? Is this a door? Look at him. Oop. Alright, I guess I can climb then. No, don't do that either. Something tells me this game is gonna do views very well. Where do I go? Do I go that way? This way. That way. You can't grab that? Stamina's not looking so good right now. Dumbbell jumping allows you to go higher without being attached to anything. Oh. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Guess that's the way I need to go. Ooh, let's hear the past. A little restaurant here. Oh, this looks like a safe place for kids to play. Concept. Or how I get up there. Got a thing here. This character has got the saddest jump I've I've ever seen. Can't get over it. I wonder if I'm supposed to swing over there. Oh well, it's just those rocks. The game hasn't really explained what those are important for anyway. Up. Come on. I'm guessing this way? Whoa! You need to jump that much. Cool looking houses. Ah, more mail. Auntie Ida, you have to talk to them. I want to go on an expedition to the desert too. Everyone always says I'm too young. I don't care. Neil's going, and he's only a bit bigger than me. Plus, he's mean. I have to stay at the port gathering stinky old seaweed and doing my homework. I bet cleaning the canals with you would be more fun. I want to see what else is out there, but my parents never want to let me leave the village. Can you talk to them, please? Oh, Dee. Believe me, sweetie, you wouldn't have much fun. Scraping the pipes of the Great Basin isn't for sure. That's for sure. Whatever. You won't like what I'm about to say, but be patient. You have plenty of time to grow up. We'll be sailing off to the plains soon enough. I'm sorry to have to tell you this though, but we have no choice but to go with your parents. So best not to quarrel with them in the meantime. I don't fancy crossing the plain with the three scowling faces. Your favorite auntie. Oh, didn't even know that was a mission. I did that by accident. Moving scale. Oh, moving sail. Carabiners, fish hooks, sound shells to give away or swap provisions. Repairs and mending, nets, harnesses, bubble stitch, sand stitch, any type of knitting, ask for Eno. Lost. Medallion. Shiny and round. It's not valuable, but I'm sad it's gone. Reward, cake. Job wanted. Housework and pebble sitting. Choco sitting and babysitting. Accepting all vertical work. Renovating, decorating, drywall. Volunteers wanted for expedition to the clouds. Seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 Octaves, Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to journey together. Beware of heat stroke. Pebble shuttle service to Fumarula. Oasis can bring small bundles, letters, packages, no animals. Umbrella Gazette, issue 43, 9 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. Editorial. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that give this near cylindrical publication its name. Oh, cyclical. Umbrellas. Oh, umbrellas. While they've come up before in our issue of Endangered Tunnel Wildlife and our special edition Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir, we've nearly dedicated an entire section to them. It's high time we rectified that. Umbrellas are best known for their slow and majestic flight. However, they begin their lives clinging to the rocks in this first stage of their life cycle. They resemble flowers known as shrinklets. From within the shrinklets come sparks, small glowing creatures that fly around the darkness of the caves and tunnels in groups. How many octaves does it take for a spark to grow into a Barella? How long do Barellas live? Has anyone seen one die? Much has been forgotten about Barellas. Despite them being witnesses to the tower's ancient past, at the time of writing they've almost completely disappeared. We only know about sparks from children's stories. They're said to kidnap naughty children, and shrinklet sightings are exceptionally rare, only occurring in the remotest tunnels. In the following pages, we've attempted to piece together some facts about them. Did you know, based on the information we've gathered from the teams of water surveyors who sometimes encounter these creatures on their maintenance rounds, and who we are very grateful to, being near sparks makes you feel weightless. So be sure to behave yourselves, kids. Let's hope that the drop in activity in recent cycles will give shrinklets, sparks, and Barellas the peace, quiet, and space they need to thrive. Wonder if that's what this creature is on me. Oh my goodness. This octave, I wonder if that's their word for year. This octave, we are celebrating the safe return of Expedition 34 to the port. The expedition was led by Corey, who once again braved a horizontal world. We are proud to welcome these children of low tide, who are returning with a priceless treasure back among us. It's us. I wonder what this priceless treasure is. The members of Expedition 34, descendants of the celebrated Her, Iga, and Emi, who were the first to venture out into the Great Plain in search of the lost ocean, walked further than ever before and were finally able to find a new spring after numerous failed expeditions. A fresh start for many villages who have been waiting their turn since the furnaces and Fumulura Oasis hit their population limit. Welcome reception will be held next sleep. The collective of former expeditionaries has made its best seaweed pie. Bring your own beverages. So they sent out expeditions to try and find new sources of water, and I guess this one did. Logbook, 12 octaves and 1 prime after the Jusant. Usually just getting to low tide from my old lighthouse is an expedition for me. It's hard to believe that this time the adventure was just getting started. At the meeting point, I found myself waiting with Mete, a young woman from these parts. Well, younger than me. Her parents have already left, but like other people our age, she wanted to stay. That made ripples with the older generation. Leaving the family nest is no easy thing. I don't know, Mede. Well, we already have something in common. The widening gap between us and our parents. She seemed relieved to see me. For once, I was lost for words, smiling awkwardly and still red from the exertion from getting here. With my pack all undone and my hair sticking up in every which way, probably. Nice one, Bianca. Not socially awkward at all. But I was just as relieved as she was to know I wouldn't be setting sail alone. To my surprise, the old soul joined us too. I don't think we'd exchanged a single word before now. Will an old schooner like him be able to keep up? Oh, to my surprise, old soul. Not the old soul. An old schooner like him be able to keep up. Ever since I was little, Soul's always been the old hermit who lives up on high. He used to scare me. Sorry. He used to scare me. He would come down to the port sometimes like a spider sliding down a silk thread. The other kids and I would have fun running away, screaming at the sight of him. Even now, my knees started quaking as I saw him lumbering towards me. We set off as a group of 3 since no one else came to join our crew. I soon realized I'd been worried for nothing. Soul leads the way, an old figure with nimble feet who climbs the cliffs with amazing ease. Mede follows behind, brimming with energy. Suddenly, I feel like the old one. Bianca. I see the elevator. Still don't know what this is about. I'm guessing it's like a save point. What a shot. Where do I go with it? I see the other elevator over there. It comes down right there. See another note right there. Get a couple things in there. Bring it down. Wrong button. Huh. Still not quite sure what these, like, paintings are about. That looks like people. I wonder what they're doing. I did it again! I just want to squeeze him though, he's so cute. Wait a minute! I wanted to ride. Come on. Ah. You know, for being such an absolute climbing unit, you'd think their forearms would be a bit more Popeye-esque. Come on. Oh. Hit us with it. Quite the industrious people that used to live here. I can't get over there. What's in here? Secrets is this giant hole. Kind of workshop. Pardon me, but I noticed I've stopped receiving my newspaper. Is there anything I should do? Could this be an oversight on your part? While I'm at it, I should mention that I really enjoyed your article on the Choco show. Sol Keke. This must be the old man. Greetings. As you know, there isn't enough water left for the postal relays to function, and too few pebbles available to deliver the paper in good conditions. Because of this, the voice of the Ravines team has decided to cease publication. Although our desire to inform our readers is stronger than ever, we haven't yet decided what form our Daily Pepper will take in light of this new situation. Thanks for your feedback on the show. I've always enjoyed covering that event. Let's hope we get an opportunity to discuss it again one day. When there's no water, everything seems so fragile, doesn't it? So the receding water was affecting pretty much all industries in this world. Makes sense. Double tap right bumper to... Ah. I may have shortened that. All right, we're good. I want to like swing higher, but it's still too far away. There we go. That's not bad. Pretty. I've never seen so many people coming down from the heights, and some are stopping in low tide. Maybe my situation's not so hopeless after all. The ocean provides for a patient heart, as my mother used to say. Maybe I'll finally manage to meet someone. It's been slim pickings here. Apart from old Yom, maybe. He makes my heart flip with his dimples, calloused hands, and that plaid shirt he always wears. Yom, the baker? I hope you're joking. I can never tell when you're pulling my leg. Anyway, I'm leaving the tower too. Sorry, Bassa, I don't know how else to tell you. I wish we could clip our carabiners together like we used to before running around on the old pier. I wish I could convince you to come with me, but that's how it is. I'm crewing up with the neighboring village. They found me a spot on one of their pebbles. We'll see each other again somewhere down the plain. Don't be angry with me. I'll miss your letters. That's sad. Just grab it. There you go. Weird. Sky. so that's our next big landmark. Still a ways away. Oh, toss on the shades. Okay. Chapter 3, Solstice. Logbook, 12 octaves and 1/3 after the Jusant. This is an adventure, alright. I mean, fine, we've only just gotten started. We still haven't strayed off the beaten path, but for me, this is huge. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I think I needed this, to feel the rocks under my hands, to experience something out of the ordinary, to move. I'm getting to know my companions better, though our chit-chat mainly revolves around which route to take to join the expedition. Medi and Sol are already getting along like house on fire. They can probably hear us laughing all the way down on the salt plain. By embarking on this journey, Sol wants to try to return to the world of yesterday, and Medi wants to save the world of tomorrow. As for me, if I can just make it to the meeting point alive, I'll be happy. I never dared leave home before now. We'll leave for real without my parents. Leave for real without my parents. But I dreamt about it, having incredible adventures, finding a new port to call home anywhere but low tide. I never really felt like I belonged there. Maybe I didn't try hard enough, spent too much time dreaming off far off places. But what is there for me back in low tide? Apart from empty houses and questions without answers, it was high time to give something else a try. For me and Medi, climbing is usually something we do when we have no other choice. To say we hesitate each time we have to launch ourselves into the open air with only our rope securing us is an understatement. But we encourage and belay each other. Belay means like you watch your partner as they climb, I think. Like you take care of their rope. For Sol, it's a different story. He sets the route with incredible ease. He tells us about how he used to climb as a kid to gather seaweed with his parents. That was before the Jusant, another era. Since then, he's seen the drought slowly transform the tower into a desert. Sol reminds me of the sailors from the stories you sometimes hear, the ones who can't get used to the inertia of the tower after spending their entire lives on the waves. Sol himself is definitely ungainly when it comes to walking, which terrified us as a kid, but when he climbs, he's as nimble as the Sar I tried to carve. Bianca. I like reading her stories. I'm not very good at it, but I like reading them. It's kind of interesting that she's going on about her desire to leave her home, that she's like nervous and excited at the same time. Something I think we can all relate to. I wonder if she was simply part of that expedition. She's meeting up with them later. I don't know, man. Got a lot of questions on this story. I'm certain I'll get the answers at some point. Our character just kind of slams into it. I wonder what this game actually means by the Jusant. Like, is that what happened to this place? I keep on referring to it as like a time before Jusant, after Jusant. The sun's out. I didn't mean to click that. Oh! It's kind of trippy. You can't really see where it begins. Got all those dried up boats out there. Oh, but every time. Roots wilt in the sun and disappear after a certain amount. How much time? Oh man, and only ones in the shade remain. Alright, it's not dilly-dally then. Proceeds to dilly-dally. Oh, grab them! Grab those! Grab those! Oh my god. Alright, this whole bit with the sun's gonna be stressful. I can feel it. I didn't need to double jump. I might be doing more jumping than I need to in some places. Wrong button. Logbook, 12 octaves and 2 seconds after the Jusant. We did it. I'm completely wrung out, but we made it in time to join the expedition. There weren't many of us there, barely a handful. Look how peaky the poor thing is. She's shaking like a swine machine. She's shaking like a sewing machine. I think so. I felt so far from home, but the tone was more encouraging than mocking. My efforts had been acknowledged and appreciated. I was too out of breath to reply, but a new emotion rose up inside of me. I was proud to have made it this far. Still doubled over from the exertion, I looked around at the others. Everyone there had left everything behind to be there. They had a fire in their eyes, a desire to change things, and I was a part of it. That's all it took to fill me with fresh energy. Arlo and Becca welcomed us to their sun-scorched farm with open arms. They were emotional, and the mood was solemn. They're the last farmers left in these parts, and they're the ones who put together this expedition. They've spent their entire lives trying to, and failing to, fight the drought. Nothing grows on the cliffs anymore. In their own funny-sounding words, not one measly plant grows in this here fields no more. I hope I'm not reproducing the Highfield dialect too badly. Then Becca told us told us about their wild scheme, setting off for the clouds to find water in the sky. At her words, a murmur rose up from the ground. There was talk of how feasible the plan was, how best to go about it, which routes to take and which sections to avoid. Arlo and Becca want to find ballasts, as they're called, lower down, enormous creatures made of water that are said to live in the clouds. Ballasts only exist in sleep stories for children. Well, that's what I always thought before embarking on this adventure. They're Arlo and Becca's last hope, and I'm starting to believe in them too. We may have a chance to save the tower. It's not up to us to seize it. Oh, it's up to us to seize it. Bianca. Is moving really the solution? It makes no sense to be leaving the tower. Like the drought's going to fix itself while we're gone. Leaving our parents' fields empty to crowd. Round and water and hole right in the middle of the Great Plain. What then? When your oasis dries up, where will we go then? I don't think this is how we're going to solve the problem. There are other options if you ask me. What do they say about ballasts? They're carved into the walls wherever you look. Gav's even seen some in the old paintings. There's talk of them here, that's for sure. Plenty of folks even say the ballasts are the ones who stole our water. We should make sure of that, shouldn't we? We should go up to them clouds to find out. There might be a solution up in those parts. Might not be. But there sure ain't none down on your plane. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Arlo. You can't be serious. Cloud giants? Really? Those are nothing but a bunch of fairy tales. Oh, tall tales. Common sense tells us to go with the flow, and the flow is going downward. We've been assigned to spring. Yes, it's in the middle of the plane, but it's our last hope, our future. It would be nice if you there folks could see that. Oh, the sun, that's right. That's the point. Oh, there's one up there. Oi! Did not do that. Oh my god. Oh my god, wait. No, over. Come on. Go, I'm like hitting the button. Come on, come on. There we go. That was hard. Am I supposed to swing over there? Oh, there we go. I had to do that up there. I'm like resting my own fingers. All right. Kind of curious about what's down here. Kind of a sunbathing spot right there. And that's it. Something about somebody sounding some horn and bringing the rains back. Oh, not close enough. Oh, I bet this was like a pool. Oh yeah. It's nice. Another one. There's like a whole bathhouse here. Desert bathhouse. That sounds awesome. Good tile work. Yeah, I could see myself kicking back in a pool like this with a view like that. Okay, what do I do now? Oh. Tired, you're tired. Okay. This guy's got freaking turbo grips. Whoa, what was that jump? I think I got a drop here. Shortcut. Hang on, let me get some water. Logbook, 12 octaves and 1/5 after the Jusant. There are so many people climbing down from the heights. I feel like a fish swimming upstream, like in the stories before Jusant. We rose and fell with the tides. I remember hearing the old schooners describe enormous waves, ones that drove people upward with each high tide. They'd never seen the ocean themselves. They were just repeating what they'd heard from the elders when they themselves were young. But there must have been a grain of truth in those stories, right? The ocean nourished the cliffs, and in return the cliffs nourished the entire tower. Anyway, the inhabitants of low tide set enough store in them to set off in search for the ocean. A wave or two. Should we try to hook the lost water? In a way, yes, but not by going with the flow. I have the answer now. Thanks to Arlo and Becca, we need to go back to the source. We shared our shady spot with a man named Zoe. He was on his way down to the plain and tried to convince us to go with him. Why stay? He didn't understand why we wouldn't go. You won't get nothing out of these fields no more. The earth ain't worth a blessed thing. He grabbed a fistful of dust and held it up as proof. So he continued on his way while we prolonged our break, dreading having to go back out into the blazing sun. I refused to believe him. Ever since we set off, I feel like I'm rediscovering the tower. Like I've never truly looked at it or listened to it before. My perspective's changing the higher up we go. I'm sure we're on the right track, Bianca. Not a guardrail in sight. The person who left a caramel bun in the canteen, I ate it. Sorry. Not sorry. There's one around. There's no one around anymore anyway. Cass. Cass. Bastard. Saida. What's new? Any work for us? Orders are drying up and business at the rope works is far too low for my liking. I'm starting to get bored. I've brushed up on all my knots and I've done the accounting I've been putting off for the cycles. And Ulf dusted all the machines, but now we're stuck twiddling our thumbs. We're not very good at doing nothing. Glad to know there's still someone left on the tower. Saida went with the flow just like everyone else. I don't really see what they're expecting to find in the desert. It's not like the sun's going to bulge any more there than it does here. Oh, budge! Yeah. No need for new ropes, but you're welcome to come by whenever you like. You'll soon get used to doing nothing, you'll see. It suits us anyway. We have more time for each other, Cass. This almost feels like I'm supposed to go this way. And I'm not done exploring up here yet. Wait. Ah, some kind of supplies. God, there's so many pathways to take. What the fuck is that? This game is just gonna tease us like that? Just gonna show something weird in the corner and not let me investigate? It's the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I feel like you could easily get through this too. Like some kind of energy ball on top of a pyramid. I wonder if it's like an upgrade or something. Okay. Got a bunch of those moving rock bugs over there. Yeah, no, thank you. Where am I going? I'm trying to make it over there. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, that freezes them. I got an achievement. Oh, do I bet I drop down. Maybe? To the windmill? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, hang on. There we go. Okay. Gravity is more of a suggestion anyway. How do I make this? Guess I didn't think about this. Ah. Right, get this from the side here. Yeah. Go. Cool. I can go back down and see what was on those like platforms down there that I missed. Stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Definitely something down here. We got all these plants. So this used to be all farmland, I think. Oh, that was down here? Might have been. Oh, just climb up. What are you doing? There you go. Okay, so this must be what they were talking about when they talk about the planes. The whole, like, area up there that didn't really get explored. Maybe it's not meant to be. You know, running with, like, a poncho and your arms don't move, it looks like they're just seconds away from Naruto running. Ooh, a tree of Gondor. Listen to your heart and follow your instincts. Listen to your heart and follow your instincts. That's all I can tell you. Go if you must. I won't be going with you. My roots are here. I'm an old man. All I want is to stay on my land at peace with the world around me. Very well. I wish you all the best. I'll go to the old tree for as long as I can, and I'll cherish your memory as my lost prized possession. It'll be sad, but knowing you're out there somewhere will comfort me. A tiny plant growing in the desert. Oh, Grandpa, I'm going to be sad too. I already am. Mama says we'll come back when the sun wilts it. But I don't believe it. The sun doesn't will it. Because if it did, we wouldn't be stuffing everything in the house into flour sacks. I heard the water in the desert steams and is stinky. That's what Tommy says. She's already been there to make sure there was room for her animals, and she's going back with us. Unky says if you change your mind, you know where to find us. He doesn't want to write to you. He says you made Mama mad, and that I shouldn't be writing this. I love you and don't want to go, but I'm going, so bye, Grandpa. Peace. Dad. My reading isn't that bad. That was clearly a child who wrote that. You gotta catch some stuff. Oh, interesting physics of this thing. These guys are heading to the little burrow on this side. Oh, he grabbed something. Need to figure out which group to follow. God. Oh, not this group. Oh, God. Not that far. Where are you going? Come on. Oh my God, sometimes. Okay. I like their music choice. Follow these guys up that way. It's dying. Hang on. Logbook, 12 octaves, 2/3 after the Jusant. Warning, this journal entry will definitely be too long, but I have so much to say. I got to see Emmy again. I'm so glad I got to drop anchor at her hut. We made up for the lost time in the blink of an eye. I almost capsized when I heard her laugh again. I missed it that much. She started by grumbling about something before shrugging and changing the subject, just like old times. I found myself chattering endlessly. The words flooded out of me. I told her everything, from my parents getting ready to pack up and go to our theories about water in the clouds. Everything got all jumbled up, and I could tell my chatter made no sense, but she nodded as though she never heard anything more profound. It was about then that I realized the whole team was gawking at us with round fish eyes. Oops, how long had I been standing there talking to Emmy right in front of them? I hadn't even set my pack down yet. It was so awkward. Emmy gave me a frown and barked orders at the assembled group. There was hard tack to prepare for everyone at the hut, and mattresses to air out. Plus, the salt and the wind had blown into the corners. Everyone sprang up and got to work without another word. Emmy's one tough cookie, that's for sure. Plus, she was armed with a wooden spoon that she was brandishing wildly. A pot was soon set to heat in the sun while Sol swept the floor and Arlo scrapped the plates. Emmy gave me a wink and I laughed harder than I had in ages. Later on, our stomachs full and feet bandaged, Emmy told us the stories she heard from travelers who stopped by her hut. One of them grabbed my attention, the legend of the Piper, a musician of old, who was said to travel from region to region with his flute to make it rain. I'd never heard tell of it back home, but Arlo and Becca had. Where they're from, they say he'd celebrate the rain's arrival rather than making it rain. When comes the water, dances the piper. I wonder if we're like that, because we have one of those like flutes. I think we used it to make that other machine work. Whatever it did. I'm writing to keep my hands occupied, but I can't settle down. As though staying busy will delay our departure, I've already renounced all my hope and checked over my pack. I brought way too many things aboard, and in this heat, besides, maybe I don't need these 3 teapots or my favorite flower pots after all. I couldn't just leave them behind, but I know I can't go on like this. I'm entrusting them to you, Emmy. I hope they bring you as much comfort as they brought me. I hope to see you again one day. I'm your crewmate, always, Bianca. It's interesting, we're kind of following the footsteps of this expedition. They had a plan to go to the, I'm guessing, to the very top and somehow get into the sky. See if there's some creatures up there that can bring the water. And apparently there's also a story about somebody who can play a flute and make it rain. Traveler. Wonder, yeah, I have so many questions about who we are. Because we're a traveler and we have a flute. Oh, no. This is a big area. I haven't even bothered planting anything. What's the use? It breaks my heart to see the crops dying on the vine one by one and being powerless to stop it. I fought the sun long enough. I'd rather quit now than break my back for nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Leave the farm, probably. Finally pay you a visit, maybe? Is the little one already climbing? To think that I still haven't met her yet. Maybe throwing in the towel isn't such a bad thing after all. Oh no, I'm sorry. What an awful situation you're in. But yes, come for a visit. We'll gladly make room. The little one just started preschool. Can you believe it? She's growing so fast. She's incredible. You'll see. With each passing sleep, she learns something new. When I'm with her, I feel like I'm rediscovering the world around me. She gives me hope again. I should warn you though, she can be a handful. Interesting idea to have a entire civilization built on a vertical surface. Boom. We know each other. Our parents know each other. I see your suffering. We're doing our best to divide the little water we have left here between us. The largest farms have been given priority. They use the most water since they feed the most people. I agree with what you say about needing to change the way we do things. We can't go on like this. It's not sustainable for you. You don't stand a chance compared to the big guys. We should convince them to share, pool our resources. You think that's possible? I'm not sending you water, but I am sending you courage. Joe. It's an interesting way to spell my name. The names in this universe seem to be pretty simplistic. I dig it. I just hope I'm pronouncing them all right. Oh, how in tar fucking nation. Nice. Just want to see what's down here. Oh, come on. Well, that's the limit. It's like, you want it? Yeah, you're gonna have to climb back up. Okay. That's clearly like the ocean down below with a boat on it. I'm guessing that's the sun in the sky. Crops, maybe. Something growing on the cliff face. All right, back to climbing. Once you get kind of like a rhythm, you can kind of get moving. Oh, God. How many jumps do they need? Almost there. I don't know how long these people have been living here. I mean, some of these structures are clearly older than others. God, did the water really come all the way up to here? That's not just a drought, that's the fucking cataclysmic. Some pretty good balancing, not gonna lie. Hey Ons, have you seen the latest posters? The ones that say to eat more salt to quench your thirst? Together, let's save water. Salt your food. Water saved today is water drunk tomorrow. It made me think of you. They're taking it too far. We're supposed to drink less while there's use up all the water in the Great Basin to water those sun-scorched fields of theirs. Yeah, I saw. Every little bit counts. Honestly, have they got no shame? It's always the same with them. But it's sure working out well for the store. I've never seen so many customers, even though most of the villages are already abandoned. I'm running low on pickleweed, hearth salt, and rock salt. I'm even out of plain flakes. Though they're pretty bland and not what I recommend, at this rate I'm going to have to start selling my personal stash. So it looks like people who are a little bit higher up started prioritizing water in places that not everybody agreed with. Looks like the farmers were starting to struggle with all the water. The entire society of rock climbers. Seems to be where the game wants me to go. Ooh, I'm a little over. Let me get to another like actual surface before I call it quits. The fuck? Oh shit! Ah! I gotta go back up to that thing and rest. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Come on, grab it. Grab it. You really need all that momentum. Right there. There you go. Oh, down. 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 Now over. To the right. Come on! There. Come on, grab one of those little rocks. You fly past them and you want nothing to do with them. They're the grip strength of a gorilla, and yet when you're falling, you're not all that responsive when it comes to grabbing shit. I want to keep going that way. I want to keep going the other way. Grab something, woman! At least I think it's a woman. I don't know. Not sure how they want to identify. Not my place. Keep riding these two for a little bit. Oh, not that one. Not that one. That one. Come on! Hello? Oh, I should go back and get my stamina. I was right there for that one anyway. I really should be placing anchors. That's my problem. Okay, left or right? Probably get me to the same spot. I'm saying left. That was harder than it should have been. All right. This is where I'm going to end this episode. Fun stuff. I'm enjoying this game so far, and I look forward to playing it some more. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.